How to Kill Your Next-Door Neighbor by Elliot Sonder. Narrated by Helen Keely. Chapter 1. There is something about touching a dead body, especially an elderly one. The life once lived has come to an end, and what's left is a shell. The shredded skin of a snake. The abandoned, broken-down car on the side of the road. It's like holding a withered rose, its petals fragile, and its once vibrant bloom is a memory. There's an emptiness to it, but also a strange sense of a purpose fulfilled. There weren't thoughts of how many times she left her teeth in a jar on the kitchen counter, or the moments she refused to move her electric wheelchair from the middle of the living room while it was charging. There was just a quiet appreciation for who she was, mixed with the acknowledgement that she was no longer there. After calling her name and not getting a response, I peeked into her room and noticed both of her hearing aids resting on the nightstand. She lay in her pink and white floral-patterned nightgown with her back to the door. I approached her bed and placed my hand gently on her shoulder. The chill of her skin confirmed what I already knew. The fan overhead rotated, filling the silence. Her face, so often alive with expression, whether sass, joy, or frustration, was now soft and unmoving. Her features settled into an unfamiliar peace. The contrast hit deeply, almost cruel. The woman who had scolded me for overcooking her shepherd's pie 2 nights ago was now gone. The spirit is all we truly are, and hers had left. I'd seen many people pass under my watch as a caregiver, but this patient was different. I first met her when I was a nurse working in an outpatient clinic. Once a week for 7 years, I was her nurse, and she was my patient. I took care of her like a second mother. She had woven herself into my life with her mix of sweetness and vinegar. She would yell at the receptionist if they scheduled her with any of the other nurses, and even change her appointment if I wasn't in the office. This was one patient to whom I became emotionally attached, and blurred the line between nurse and patient. I didn't know it at the time, but our relationship would get me through the toughest day of my life. The protocol is to alert the family immediately. These calls are never easy, and to add complexity, the family wasn't really in the picture. Mrs. Porter's family was distant, in every sense of the word. Late holiday cards and the happy belated birthday phone calls were about as involved as they got. Relatives would be a more fitting title for them than family. I picked up the phone to make...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?